Good morning to you. It must be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this beautiful Tuesday, November the 10th of 2020, because it's time for another Hardison's Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison, and I hope you're having a great morning. I know you're getting prepared to do your thing, whether it's major account, key account, up and down the street, in home, B2B, B2C. We give salespeople all the advice that we quickly can before you get up and go out. So we want to focus on one thing today. Some of the best sales tips ever, no matter what you're saying, it falls across all verticals. One is it's not what you say, it's what your customer believes. You see, you can have the best sales presentation in the world, but if the customer doesn't believe your proposition, then you don't have a chance. So take the time to engage with the customer. Ask them sales related questions and let them tell you their wants and their needs. Now, make sure we're listening to the customer. And yes, many times they don't know what their needs, and you'll have to guide them by the end. But if you don't believe it, you don't have a chance because they have to believe in you. That comes with confidence. Another thing, never go into a sales call not knowing how you're going to close the sale. If you don't know where you're going, then how will you get there? The most common part left out of any sales presentation is the close. Plan for it upfront by developing the strategy and your course of action. This doesn't mean you're only going to use one type of closing technique. On the contrary, it may mean you're going to be ready to close using several different techniques based on what the customer has been telling you, if you've been listening. Have a dedicated time set aside, either daily or weekly, to do prospecting, to tell your story, to brand yourself, to network, however you want to call it. Too many salespeople find themselves spending far too much time doing everything else but prospecting. If you don't schedule it and hold yourself accountable, you won't do it. Sales professionals need dedicating prospecting time. If you want to build your book of business, please prospect. Sales is a numbers game. The more marbles I have on my side, the better opportunity for me to win. Same thing with you. The more people you have in your book of business, the better opportunity for you to continue with your base. Can we grow our base from other areas? Yes, but you must get a base first. That comes from prospecting. Also, believe in yourself and what you're doing to help the customer. Why should anyone buy anything from anybody if the person whom they're buying doesn't believe in it themselves? There's a reason why confident salespeople are more successful. Also, show up on time. I shouldn't have to even say that, but most sales are lost because the salespeople either fail to show or fail to follow through. It's a sad comment for the some things that basic and easy in sales unless they were not onboarded correctly. But these are facts. This is the main reason why many companies are looking for salespeople. And I can tell you that there's many candidates out there with great resumes, but the reason why they were skipping, the reason why they left many positions, because that was the flaw in their game. So keep your sales appointments and follow through with the customers. If you were looking for a silver bullet sales technique, sorry, you probably didn't find it, and you probably won't. Then again, I don't believe there are any silver bullets in sales. It's all about having the discipline to demonstrate to the customer that you care about their needs. It's an old saying going back. People only care about people when they see that you're listening and you care about what they want. Or I'll say it differently. Buyers don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And how can we show them that we care? By the type of questions that we ask, high gain questions, thought provoking questions, questions that make them wonder, think, analyze, speculate. That's what you need to do with the guests. So, were these types of best selling tips in your orientation? Do you, as a manager, share these with your sales team members? Or if you're in a classroom talking about business, are you sharing these things with your students? I don't know. I hope the response is yes. But I'll say this, based on the thousands upon thousands of salespeople, major account, key account, up and down the street, in home, door to door, you name it, I know that we can do better as a family of sales professionals if we learn how to master the basics. And that's your job as an individual, or if you do have a mentor, a supervisor, a manager, that's their job to make you as successful as possible. But since you don't want to put your future in somebody else's hands, what do you want to do? Where do you want to grow? Because the clock is moving. Time we can't get back. Preparation to play the game so we can be successful in sales is there. And there's a whole lot of salespeople that are living well now, but they learned how to master the basics. Once again, Brad at Hardison, President Champion Strategies, giving you the Hardison's tips for today, Tuesday, November the 10th. This year is almost gone. But you go out there, do your job, give that customer everything you can so they can see the confidence and you can get the sale. As always, in parting, please remember you go out and you make it a champion.